Right, guys. Okay, so welcome to the mechanical strategy. Okay, so first of all, why is it important that we have a mechanical and a proven strategy? Okay, why does that matter? So, mechanical strategy removes all emotion and guesswork in trading by providing clear and repeatable rules. Okay, so when a strategy is back tested and proven profitable, it builds confidence, it ensures consistency, and allows performance to be measured and improved over time. So, this is basically where we'll refine our data and improve our edge in the market. Okay, now this turns trading from subjective decision making into a structured and a statistical process. Okay, so number one, consistency. Okay, the exact same rules are followed every single time. Okay, this then leads to consistent execution and more reliable results. Number two, emotional control. Mechanical rules reduce fear, hesitation, and overtrading because decisions are predefined. Okay, as mentioned, these are clear and repeatable rules. So once you see, let's say X, Y, Z, you know to enter in that trade. Okay, it doesn't matter about any sort of discretion or any sort of bias towards the market. Okay, number three, confidence. Knowing the strategy has been tested and has a positive expectancy makes it easier to trust the trades during drawdowns. Okay, so when you are back testing, guys, you include the losses in the back test. Okay, no one has 100% win rates. Okay, so let's say you trade over a course of 6 months. If you back test 6 months, okay, if you start now, okay, after back testing for 6 months, let's say you take two losses or three losses in a month, okay, you still have confidence in your strategy because you've back tested. Okay, like losses are included in your back testing. Okay, so which is why when you have confidence in the strategy, it allows us to still remain confident when on losing streaks. Okay, number four, measurable edge. Okay, a proven strategy allows traders to track data, refine execution, and identify strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so once you guys become more to an advanced stage of the mechanical strategy, this is basically when you can start to add your own little, tweaks. Whether it's, let's say, not trade Monday at all because you have now noticed that a good few of your losses come from Monday trade and mech. Okay, therefore, to improve your edge in the market, you're going to get rid of trading Mondays with mech to improve your win rate. Okay, this is improving our edge on the market. Okay, lastly, number five, scalability. Mechanical strategies can be repeated across days, markets, and sessions without changing the core logic. Okay, so in the next couple of videos or slides, we're going to go into a bit more detail in terms of the confluences that are required for mech, and also I'm going to basically backtest this on this call as well, so you guys know exactly how it looks in real time on the markets. Right, okay, so the Asian range. Okay, so this mechanical strategy is based on a London session reversal. Okay, in order for us to have a London session reversal, we need to understand the Asian range. Okay, so the Asian session typically forms a relatively tight range which acts as a pool of resting liquidity above the high and below the low. Okay, these levels are important because they often serve as targets for larger participants during the London session. Okay, by marking the Asian session high and low, we establish key reference points that price frequently reacts to when volatility increases later in the day. Okay, so as mentioned before, okay, for anyone that is new, external liquidity can be considered highs and lows of sessions. Okay, so for example, Asian high or low, this can be also labeled as external liquidity. So usually when price takes out external liquidity, we usually see a reversal. Okay, so that is why this is important. Okay, so our kill zone for trading London mech is between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. Okay, market volume and volatility increase significantly as London participants enter the market. Okay, during this kill zone, price often seeks liquidity by sweeping either the Asian high or low before delivering a directional move. This window provides the highest probability environment for our model as liquidity is taken, structure shifts, and displacement occurs, okay, allowing us to execute with confirmation rather than anticipation, okay. So in order for this to be valid and in order for you guys to be able to correctly identify the Asian range, the best indicator to use is this one here, okay. So it's Asian range by Nikko 948, okay. Obviously make sure that the time frame that you have is equal to, let's say, midnight to 6 a.m, okay, because obviously from 6 to 7 you have pre-Frankfurt, and then 7 8 you have Frankfurt session, okay. So I always do mine from midnight until 6 a.m, okay. Right, okay, so next element is market structure shift or a change in state of delivery, okay. So you can trade this how you want, okay. You can decide to trade it with a market structure shift or with a change in state of delivery, okay. It doesn't really matter, it's still the same confluence. Obviously a market structure shift provides a bit more confirmation, as is confirming that a reversal is happening. However, on the 5 minute I do trade a change in state of delivery, okay. So once the Asian session higher low is taken, no trade is entered immediately, okay. Instead we wait for confirmation in the form of a change in state of delivery, which is a CISD, or a market structure shift, also known as MSS, or a CHOC, okay, on either the 1 minute or the 5 minute time frame. Also you can trade at the 3 minute as well. So I'd advise everyone when they are back testing this to back test it, let's say for a year, on the 1 minute, then on the 3 minutes, and then on the 5 minutes, okay. So you are basing this entry on a 3 minutes. Let's say for example we're going to enter on the 3 minutes, we need to see a 3 minute change in state of delivery or a market structure shift, okay, depending on which one you want to back test, okay. So depending on each trader's data analysis and preferred execution model, which is kind of what I just said there, okay. This confirmation signals that price has reacted to the liquidity sweep or our external liquidity, and that a new directional bias may be forming, allowing traders to align entries with momentum rather than anticipating reversals. Okay, so once we have our liquidity swept and a change in state of delivery, we are now looking to enter off equilibrium retest, okay. So once a change state delivery or a market structure shift is confirmed, we do not enter on impulse, okay. Instead, we wait for price action to retrace back to equilibrium, also known as EQ, of the displacement or the swing, okay. This retracement allows the market to rebalance after the initial move and provides a higher probability entry with reduced risk, okay. By entering at EQ, traders avoid chasing price, improve risk to reward, and align entries with institutional style execution rather than emotional decision making. The reason as to why we wait for EQ is firstly, it gives us a better risk to reward, but also because institutions / market movers will want to get the best price for their positions for the extension of the move, and typically that is at EQ, okay. Very simple, guys. You think about it logically, okay. If we are going to get, let's say, a move during London session, okay, once we get, let's say, a 5 minute change in state of delivery, in order for us to, or for the market movers to get the best price possible, they're going to want to get in at basically EQ or 50% of that swing, okay. They get a better price for the book, and also it's a better risk reward for them as well, okay. So when you think about it logically, it makes sense, okay. And we trade SMC, okay, smart money concepts, and the whole point of SMC style trading is that it follows the bank or the market movers blueprint in terms of trading. Right, okay, so now let's hop on the trading view and go through a few MEC examples, okay, just so you guys can see exactly how it looks. Okay, so as mentioned previously, first step is obviously marking out our Asian range. So as we can see here, this is midnight until 6 a.m, okay. Second thing you guys want to do is mark out your kill zone. So have one vertical line from 7 a.m, beg your pardon, and have the next one at 10 a.m, okay. This will allow for you to identify the kill zone, okay. Now, what we want within these two lines here is a sweep of Asian liquidity, okay. As we can see, we have now got that here, okay. This is our external range liquidity taken, okay. So now that external range liquidity has been taken, we want to see whether or not price will reverse from this area, okay. So from that, I'm on the 5 minutes, at the moment, okay. We're looking for a change in state of delivery, okay. So this is the high, okay. So this is our 8 o'clock, which is when London obviously opens. So at 8:05 we created a high, which is perfect, okay? That is ideally what we want to see around an 8 o'clock or an 8:05 high. And then we see clear displacement, okay? We then can see our change in state of delivery just here, okay? So change state delivery is basically the extension or the leg up. In this case, it is the body, the last body here that caused the leg up. It's a closure below with this candle here, okay? That is your change in state of delivery, okay? I'm just going to mark that. It's kind of hard to mark on this one here, but that there is our change in state of delivery, okay? Now, from there, next step, okay? So first step was liquidity swept. Second step was our change in state of delivery, okay? Our next step is to mark out the swing high to the swing low. You can use a Gann box or a fib retracement, both work the exact same way. From this swing high to this swing low, okay? You want to see, can we get in at EQ, okay? Now, let's say if price keeps going down, you are dragging this fib down with it, okay? Until you get an entry for EQ, okay? So once you get confirmation that we have caused a market structure shift or a CISD, you are constantly following price until it goes back into EQ, okay? Luckily in this example, it was relatively quickly, okay? So what we do here is we set our limits, okay? Which will be obviously right here in this case. Stop loss. So in this case, we have quite a small stop loss, okay? So for me, I'm giving myself an extra pip of breathing room, which would be here, okay? From there, we're tagging a fixed 2R. And boom, okay? Done already, okay? So what you can also do is you can test it against Asian low, okay? To see whether or not Asian low does get swept, okay? Obviously, you can see it is a 6-1 in this, situation. Usually for MEC, it's about a 3-1, okay? But I always trade 2-1s, especially my funded accounts. Always on my funded accounts. The best traders in the world trade 2-1, okay? You don't go for anything fancy. So a 2-1, get in and out, get your profits, and move on to the next day, okay? So this is the example here, okay? So once we get in at EQ, whether you get in on market execution or you set a limit, works the exact same way. I would avoid getting in on market execution just in case of spreads, but once you do get the entry, you would just target a fixed 2R, which as mentioned would be just around there, okay? So that's example number 1. Right, okay, so example number 2, we're going to head over to GU right now and see obviously what MEC looks like over there. It's the exact same, okay? I'm just doing it just for educational purposes. Once again, as always, mark out kill zone. 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay? Okay, so we're now waiting for our Asian high to be taken, which is obviously right here. Okay, now I picked this example for a reason. Okay, as we can see, we get our liquidity swept. So this is irrelevant. Okay, yes, I did sweep out Asian high, but we then sweep it out again within our kill zone. Okay, this makes it valid. If we then, let's say, close below this to cause change state delivery before 6 o'clock, sorry, before 7 o'clock, which is our kill zone, is invalid. Okay, but I picked this example for a reason, which I'll explain a bit more now. Okay, so from 7 o'clock, we can see here we have created our high. We then cause our change in state of delivery right here. Okay, so this is now our change in state of delivery, this body right here, and then we're looking to get in at EQ. Okay, now, sorry, I missed a step. Sorry, the next step then is of your Gann box. Okay, so from this swing high to this swing low, we're looking to get in at EQ. Okay. As we can see right here, this is our EQ entry. Stop just above the high, so this is 5.6, or you'd probably do 6 just for a bit of breathing room. And then we're targeting the 2-1, okay? Now, the reason as to why I picked this example is for this exact reason, okay? We had a sweep at 7 o'clock, okay? As you know, London session starts at 8 o'clock. So what you can see is manipulation, okay? As we saw here, okay? So price ended up taking out this, okay? So we would have got manipulated if we entered this MEC here, okay? But do not be discouraged because you got manipulated, okay? manipulation can act as an additional confluence, okay, especially when it happens during London session, okay. So this is our liquidity being taken, so stop losses have been triggered, and now we're looking to see, can we see displacement again? Okay, this isn't revenge trading, by the way, okay, this is statistically backed, okay, and data collected. As mentioned, our 8 a.m. starts here, okay. So what we do at 8 a.m, let's change the color just so you guys can see, okay. So this blue line here, okay, 8 a.m, what do? We sweep out, okay, a very nice rejection candle here. As we can see, buyers were very strong here and end up fizzling out, okay, and then we can see clear displacement below to cause a market, sorry, not a market structure, a change in state delivery right here, okay. So this is our change state delivery, and then from here, let's get rid of this previous trades. From here, we're looking to get back in at EQ, okay. So from this swing high to this swing low, we're now looking to get in right here, okay. And then you're targeting a 2 to 1, which would be right here. And as we can see, take profit, okay. It's very, very simple, guys, okay. But I picked this example for a reason. If we do get a change state delivery during Frankfurt session, you can expect, not always, of course, not always, but if we do get manipulation, especially at the start of London session, if we get a nice reaction or rejection from taking out this liquidity here, that's additional confirmation to be entering this mech, okay. So once again, no more than 2 trades in one session, but this would have been valid, okay. So this is a perfect example, and it's exactly why I picked it, okay. So let's go over one more mech. Right, okay, so example number 3 of mech, okay. So EU once again on the 5-minute charts. Let's roll out exactly what happens. Actually, first of all, let's put our kill zone in 7 to 10 a.m. Let's see exactly how price moves. Okay, coming into kill zone here now. Just get a sweep right here. Now let's see, now that we've taken our external range liquidity, let's see whether or not we get our confirmation for entry. I'm going to slow this down just a little bit. Okay, so right here, we can see we have caused our change in state of delivery, that being just here. So we have our change in state delivery. And now we are looking to see, can we go and get an entry at EQ. So either market execution or a limit set right here. Stop loss, because this is quite a relatively small stop loss, as I said, you're going to want to give yourself at least an extra pip, okay. And you're going to want to target a 2 to 1, okay. So let's see what happens here. Let's slow this down a little bit. Okay, so yeah, you would have been following this down, as I said previously. You would have got entered at here, okay. So now we're looking to get our 2 to 1, okay. Boom, okay. Trading is very simple, guys, okay. You do not have to overcomplicate this. This is within the last week, okay. Like, so today is I think the 28th of February. All these 3 trades that I've shown you have been in the last week, okay. So what you guys need to do, okay, you need to go and back test this on the 1 minute, the 3 minute, and the 5 minute, okay, and then decide what you want to do. Also against GU and EU, okay. GU is a bit more volatile, okay, it has a lot more volume, so compare EU and GU, and between all the time frames of entry, okay. As mentioned, very, very simple game, guys. You do not have to overcomplicate trading in the slightest, okay? This is a proven strategy. It's what I teach on my mentees at the moment, and is what helped me generate trading is a very simple game, guys, okay? You do not have to Trading is a very simple game, guys, okay? You do not have to overcomplicate it in the slightest, okay? This mech model here has helped me generated hundreds of thousands of funding, okay, for funded accounts, okay. I have Okay, guys, trading is a very, very simple game, okay? You do not have to overcomplicate it in the slightest, okay? As you can see here, okay, guys, as you can see here, okay, guys, as you can see, trading does not have to be complicated, okay? This exact strategy is the exact mechanical strategy that we teach our mentees within our Discord, okay? And this strategy has also helped me generate over $500,000 in funding, okay? So you do not have to Okay, guys, so trading is a very, very simple game, okay? You do not have to overcomplicate it in the slightest, okay? The problem that most people have is that they overcomplicate it or they switch between different strategies, okay? This exact mechanical strategy is the exact strategy that we teach inside our Discord group and teach on mentees, okay? And this mechanical strategy has also helped me generated just under $500,000 of funding in 6 months, okay? So you guys can stick to the basics in trading and still be profitable, okay? Do not have to overcomplicate it in the slightest. So if you guys are serious about changing your trading life, okay, so if you guys enjoyed this, okay, and you guys are serious about improving your trading as a whole, I will attach my booking link below along as right, guys. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed our mechanical Right, guys, so if you guys are interested in learning more, I'm going to attach my booking link below as well as my Telegram link as well, guys, okay? So if any of you are interested, feel free to book a call with both myself Right, guys, so if you guys are interested in learning more as to how we can help you Right, guys, so if you guys enjoyed this, Right, guys, so if you enjoyed this and you want to explore exactly how we can help you achieve your goals in trading, I'm going to attach my book link below so you can book a call with me and we can go through exactly how and the steps to achieve your goals in trading, okay? Take care, everyone, and speak to you soon.